guys, on a serious note, Diva Talk Tonight likes to promote positive things, positive situations. And I'd like to welcome my next guest here, Miss Kelly Hudson of Fly Kimonos. Everyone, give it up for Kelly.
With the princess wave.
Kelly, so just briefly introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
My name is Kelly Hudson, and actually, the name of my company is Fly Kimonos, or Fly, First Love Yourself. And just a little history to get started with us. We were loving hip-hop and basketball wives all in one before that even began, so we'll just start there. We used to be first ladies in every situation, so we've always been fly. And we would just go from all-star to basketball to, what's the other ones, Pro Bowl to
Super Bowl to
Jack the Rapper.
Okay, but for the record, I really was not part of that initially. I was born into the situation, so I kind of like had no choice but to just go along with it because this is my sister, and I am Caprice.
Okay. All right, Caprice.
But I wasn't mad because they had like a lot of good food at all those functions, and I did not complain.
Absolutely. And my name is Tisha Love, aka Letty Love, and I'm also a little sister. And it's been a long time coming because when we were much younger, Kelly's house was always the open house that you
2
can
years
always
ago, because we really like 18 and a half.
you could always run to for shelter. You can always go to eat. It was the house of creativity. We always had ideas. Our ideas would, we bounced them off of each other. We would turn them into things, like the celebrity basketball games, the celebrity softball games.
Wow.
So we started being very productive with our ideas and utilizing the connections that we would meet at all of these all-star games and basketball players and football players.
Bringing them together to kind of like change the name of Oakland from just the thugs and drugs to kind of like the stars and fun and allowing our young children to be able to actually like rub elbows with those celebrities. So we didn't just go there as like failed gold diggers. It was more so like
Failed gold diggers.
let's bring them back to our town. Oh, you want to get with us because you think that we look good? Okay, but we got some requirements. What you need to do is come back to Oakland,
support
and,
our community,
give
support
something
our
back,
children.
because we're more than just pretty faces, and we have a lot to offer. So.
because if it wasn't for those outlets, they wouldn't be where they were today. So when I moved back from Los Angeles to Oakland, I saw that it was devastating to me how things had changed. And
Well, Kelly, tell me this. You've kind of had a crazy past. Can you kind of elaborate on that? What went on?
Well, I grew up in the 80s, so, it's lots of partying, lots of drugs, lots of just partying, So I moved to LA. I actually created bottle service at Roxbury because I was a shot girl, and it was just too hard. So I figured out how many shots were in the bottle, and then I would put the bottle on the table, and I invite all my girls, and I say, sit at this table, you're drinking this tonight, instead of champagne or whatever.
Man, you drinking
so
the hard
So
stuff.
they never did it. Well, it was actually what do you call it? It was watered down with pineapple, and, so it was in a big jar. So we just filled up the jars back, and then I make them sit there and do that. So
thanks. All you guys would get turned up.
Turned up, turned out. So
oh yeah, that was great. One more. How much is that again? Come on, give my sister money. We gotta pay rent. We gotta.
Right.
tomorrow.
So it just kind of went hard on them, and I was just kind of the go-to girl, like whatever you needed.
The party girl,
was girls, was whatever you needed, hook up, whoop, whoop, then that's what it was. And then later on in life, after we did our little KDK thing with the celebrity softball, basketball with the kids and things like that, then I started getting some more glamorized things like that. We started doing alcohol promotions,
marketing,
I started opening up restaurants, nightclubs, things like that. Then I married. And then we opened up a restaurant that failed. We separated.
The Oak Tree was not a failure. The Oak Tree was cracking.
Cracking.
You are
super
cracking.
cracking.
If you ask anybody about
Your marriage failed, but
yes.
the Oak Tree was cracking.
Yes.
Shots!
Shots
fired!
Well, where I was coming from, it was ghetto.
Okay,
so moving right along.
No, they had great security. One time they didn't even let us in. We were like, hey,
this
we
is our
own it.
club.
We
Right.
own it. We
It's
own
our
it.
joint.
Yeah, they was tripping.
Well,
So-
Miss Kelly?
That's correct. And then
Yeah,
I opened. Then after alcohol business, and I opened up a bath and body place called the Body Bar, and incense candles,
scrubs,
Stuff to
salts,
make you
blah,
smell
blah,
good in all the right
feel,
areas.
and feel good after all that stress coming from the alcohol world and the partying and the little woo woo woo. Then I went to esthetician school.
Yep.
And then
You want to elaborate more on a little woo woo woo?
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
We're gonna elaborate on that later, you guys. What I want to do is showcase some of your models here because you guys are showcasing the kimonos and all, right?
Yes.
The kimonos. So is this a kimono?
This is a jersey line.
Woo! We some bad bitches. All right. Bam. And I can't see, but guess what? We got some models that go see for me.
Can we say this before? This is a very important component to Fly Kimonos because it was birthed out of actually something tragic, and it's something tragic that a lot of us as humans, I'm not going to just say women because men are abused too.
Yeah.
But we hear about it more as women, and we've all been abusive situations, and this came about because of a situation that Kelly was in. And it's funny, I remember being in my early 20s, being in an abusive situation, and finally one night saying, that's it. Left my apartment that the gentleman was staying in as well. No shoes, no money, hopped in a cab down on, what was that downtown Broadway? Took a cab to Kelly's house. I probably was maybe 23 at this time. And she probably had just enough money to pay for my cab. Come on in, baby, whatever, ran away from that situation, but that just goes to show you how our progression is. She was the one that opened her home to me when I had to get away from a situation. Her herself was in a situation, and I wish I meant to blow that picture up of her face with her black eye. We laugh about it now, but we wanted just to show you the seriousness of it. But she has this photo in her face that the police took, right?
Wow. Well, you guys have to send us the pictures of that so we can post if that's okay.
I had 2 black eyes, not 1 but 2, and actually went down 1 too. And I just was fortunate to get out of the situation. It only happened once, and I just was strong enough because I had a good support system with my girls. But it was hard to get the restraining order. It was hard to get support. It was just hard, period. The police took 3 days to come, period. But I just had to play the role like, oh, okay. Talk to him on the phone. And finally my nephew was like, heard him kicking at the door. I said, what do you gotta do? She gotta die for you to come. And then the police officer told me, he said, you gotta say you got a gun. I said, I see something shiny. So when they came, they drew down on him, and I was like, he does not have anything. But it was 1 second that I almost was like,
shoot that fool. I mean, I'm just saying.
Get him out.
Right.
It took her like 3 days to call me, and I'm more like the thug of the group, if you guys don't know.
Yeah, we could tell a little bit.
I just be like, let's get it. Okay, what we need to do? Okay,
Right.
Your left eye on.
Exactly.
Right.
See, here we go. So I'm like, if you call me, I'm gonna be like, okay, what don't you want to happen? So you better make sure that when you call me, you got
that you're ready.
Instructions because I'm doing everything.
You're going to come with it.
yeah, but how many
You
years
gonna
did it
come
take
with
for
it.
you to come out with yours?
Okay, but see, and then that is also an important factor too, because even though like I'm like the one that's all like yeah, but I too was a victim, and it took me
A long
Years.
time
Actually-
because she was in a
actually,
beautiful
what happened,
home.
I was the last one to experience it. And I was like, this ain't supposed to happen to me because I'm whoop. I feel like I'm the princess of East Oakland. I grew up to, know how to combat this. But it happened to me later in my life to where I was like, whoa, you know what? I can't even tell anybody about this because I actually know better. I've seen all my friends and my sisters go through this in high school, during college, and now I am a full-fledged adult with children having the same experience. So no one really escapes it, but you just have to be brave enough to be like, you know what? When I get that window of opportunity, I'm gonna jump out. I don't care if I got a toothbrush.
That's right. That's right.
One bullet in the shoe. Me and my baby, we are out of here.
All right.
So you definitely have to be able to first love yourself before
right.
you can actually take that move. So this movement is a result of my sister being able to step forward and be like, you know what, I do got 2 black eyes, but I'm good. And she said it don't happen to her one time.
Yes,
but
she's lucky.
that one time was
That's all
so
it took.
severe.
That's all it took.
That's all it really took.
Yeah.
Mine was like mental.
My eyes still don't
and-
sparkle to me. They still don't have that same sparkle that I had when I
Cause she was
young.
so ugly. I was like, what did you do to my sister?
Oh no,
She
you
never
guys!
gonna be
I
normal.
hate to wrap it up, but any last words you guys would like to say before we bring out the models?
The kimono line is is the baby of the birth from that incident.
Gotcha. Okay, can we start the fashion show?
Woo!
And also,
Let's
too,
do it. Let's do it.
the beautiful part about these kimonos is you can love yourself and be beautiful and expose yourself whenever you want to. When you want to show your body, you can. And if you don't want to show your body, you can cover it up. So anytime you want to share or just cover up, it's totally up to you. So you always got to first love yourself.
I
Next
love it.
model.
That's
Yes.
Tatiana. She has on her own.
All
This
right.
is KJ. He has on the Ganesh. The Ganesh is Mr. Righteousness.
Turn to the
You can't
camera
kill
now.
righteousness.
Yeah.
It's
Righteousness.
removes all negativity.
Wow.
Yes.
And
I
it's very
love it.
powerful.
All right, turn
Next
around
we
to
have the
back
flower
and
of
see.
life
Okay,
coming.
never mind.
Turn
Sad
around.
Boy, we run
This is
stuff.
Avital.
Avi.
I love it.
Avi,
Yes.
beautiful.
Track
Track star.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is Life, baby.
Yes.
Okay. I'm loving it.
I'm a little sister. This is my birth
Malik
time, but
is
I'm really
coming.
her
He's
baby
also
mama.
wearing the Ganesh.
The Ganesh.
Ganesh.
The Ganesh is very
yes.
powerful. He
All
is the
Ooh.
remover of all obstacles.
Beautiful. Thank
Okay.
He
you, Malik.
like
We
in
have the
back
tree of life
saying,
coming.
I wanna
All of
buy
these
this.
Tree of
pieces.
life.
All of
All
these.
right. All right.
All of these
Wow,
pieces
girl.
mean something very important. And
Looking like a Nubian princess.
Yes. Yes.
Nubian princess.
We have
got that
Tiffany
all the
with
way from Africa.
with the tree of life as well. It's
Yes.
in purple. Purple is the color for domestic
All
violence.
right. All right. All right.
Yes. Rock that baby.
Looking good. Looking good.
Get that shine.
Okay,
Looking
so we're gonna do a
good.
quick
That's
outfit
all.
change, but
Purple passion.
just on the prints, these prints come all the way from Tibet, and it's a very it's a very sacred thing. If you notice, all of the materials and the designs have a spiritual meaning behind
Yes,
them.
they
But
are
they're all
hand
hand
painted.
Don't forget
Okay.
that part. Somebody
Hand
got
painted.
there with the
Yeah, they're
paint.
hand painted and then
Wow.
they're printed
And they
and then
made
they
it, so
sent.
they're all
They dry
different.
for 30 days and then they're sent.
Really?
Yeah, then we thought
What
we
a
might do a
process.
more a fun line with these. But when I was going through my process, I don't know if you know who Amma is. Amma is the hugging guru. And I went to her and I went with my logo open. And then the next thing you know, we got him on Puffy. So we were reunited with his mother
Puffy,
from
go
one of
back to the
those.
Puffy
Got him
movie.
on Puffy, meaning
P.
Puffy,
Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Sean Puffy
Sean
Combs.
Puffy Combs. Right.
And we met him on one of our missions on a
Nice.
trip to Cancun. when
Models come out.
when I was married. That was my honeymoon,
Uh-huh.
and then they started doing this thing in Cancun every year.
They
Okay.
were already
This is
doing
KJ. This is our 420
Come
line
on,
coming
KJ.
out.
Yes.
420 line.
Rastaman.
Rastaman,
Also
yeah
known
man,
as-
big up yourself,
Also known
man.
as Sad Boy KJ.
Beautiful,
Okay.
That's our make school.
Nice.
This is the elephant.
LMU.
All right. All
Very
right.
Elephant.
nice.
Avi. Okay, let's go. You and
See the
Avi.
arms, let's see the
Okay.
arms.
This is our
Work it,
national
girl.
scholar.
Work it now.
Shake
Shake
it.
that.
National high school
Malik
scholar
with the
Come
dragon.
on. Don't be shy.
Let's go.
Oh, I
come
like
on.
that. I like
Show
that.
us what you got.
All right,
Show us
let's
what
go.
you got.
Malik.
Like a Dungeon Dragon.
Yes.
Tatiana,
go.
work
Beautiful.
that elephant.
Tatiana,
girl.
stay
Tati.
on fire.
Tati.
Tatiana, like I'm gonna get my camera time.
That's exactly.
Get it, girl.
Exactly.
That's
Beautiful.
right.
Also,
Look
look at
it.
Make mama proud.
These are
This
all
is our first child.
These are all homegrown children.
Come on now. Come on.
Homegrown
Yes.
children, that's right.
They're not.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mama Africa.
She's wearing a Buddha.
A Buddha.
Gorgeous,
Buddha.
gorgeous.
The Buddha.
Beautiful.
Buddha.
So these
Beautiful.
are all of our children. They just were born into this awesomeness.
Yes.
This is like
They are so blessed to be born in this awesomeness.
This is one of my favorites.
Ooh. No, she did it. With
Yes.
the model leg.
Work it.
This is the first one that I made.
Hey, hey, hey.
first kimono line. The first kimono print from the black eye or the left eye. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
The first
Which eye
one.
was it?
Which eye was it?
Okay, you guys, so we got to close this up. Is there any last words that you would like to say?
Never let your obstacles become more important than your goal.
That's right. Push through.
And you know what? And we're going to bring you guys back on the show definitely. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
you
you
guys.
for having us.
Everyone, Kelly Hudson and her crew with Fly. Fly like an eagle.
Fly girl.
Let your
A
spirit
fly
fly
girl.
to the sky.
Beautiful.
Go girlfriend, go girlfriend.